In today's episode, we'll be looking at Misfortune. The original video came out on August 21st, 2021, so over 2 years ago. I originally gave her an S- rating, which I clearly thought was too high, as I already have bumped her down to an A+ later, but does she need to be changed again? Before we answer that question, let's check out her patch history. In terms of champion-specific developments, she got an increase in the number of waves her ultimate has, and they increased her AP ratio on E, first from 80% to 100%, and now all the way up to 120%, which is actually kind of crazy. They did reduce the base damage and slow, but they added slow scaling with her AP, so she has potential there. They also increased her AP ratio per wave by 5% on her ultimate, which is also fairly decent. Mythics exist at this point, so the only real change is the fact that you can build Imperial Mandate as well as Leandri's Anguish, which feels pretty good. Now that she scales so well with AP, I think Medjai's becomes even more valuable, as 120% AP scaling is no joke, so stacking as much of that stat as possible is very powerful. There hasn't been any crazy rune changes, but I will say that in the current meta, Eri plus Scorch is quite an annoying combo to face, or just Common and Scorch, which are both things that Misfortune can utilize very well with her kit. Misfortune is a super squishy and relatively immobile ADC normally, and it can cause quite a few problems if you are playing against a team with a lot of engage, as she has no peel for herself or her team. She does have very impressive range though, and her ultimate is absolutely devastating in teamfights. If you can make a comp that has good engage from other lanes outside of support, like a Jarvan or Malphite, then Misfortune is a sneaky strong teamfighter, but without a coordinated team, she can struggle a bit and has the risk of chain-inting a game against a fed enemy. For that reason, I will bump her down from an A+ to an A. The fact that her laning phase can still be quite annoying and strong with all of her poke gives me reason to believe that she can be a solid pick, and like I said before, if you can get a somewhat coordinated teamfight, she can truly shine, but sadly, that can be more rare than not. Now this lovely community rated Misfortune as a 2.86, which is the 4th lowest so far, and a bit surprising to me, but at the same time it does kinda make sense. All the supports above her do have more utility and usefulness when they are behind, and with Misfortune's lack of any hard CC, she can really seem quite useless in many games if her damage isn't legit. Don't forget to check out my community tab if you want to rate any of the other upcoming supports to have your opinion be heard. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, I hope you leave it a like, and the next champion we'll be covering is Maokai, so make sure to subscribe if you'd be interested in seeing that, and I want to wish you good luck on your off-meta adventures.